Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel, and thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be doing the, if you can see, the Domino Angels message for today, and we'll just see what comes through for us. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you're having an awesome day today. And let's just shuffle the cards and see what comes out, and then we'll talk about whatever that is. So here we go. Close your eyes and just focus on a message. Okay. All right, let's see what this card is. The Angels of Fun. All right, and so some people are rolling their eyes around and saying, what fun can I have? There's too much stuff going on. And anyway, I'll talk a little bit about that too. But the Angels of Fun are with you and urge you to go to that place that you've been thinking about visiting. Any place where you'll get a good laugh is advised right now. Even a trip to the movies or hiring one is the order of the day. You're asked to liven up and go to work with a smile on your face. Do something that you would not usually try to reawaken old talents, and you'll meet someone interesting who makes you smile. Thank you to the Angels of Fun. You can light a pink candle to connect. So the Angels of Fun are coming in because each one of us have been going through our own problems lately, and we've all been having, it feels like, hits from every direction, and we've been getting all kinds of people giving us a hard time. We've had financial problems, we've had issues with our relationships, we've had bills coming in and financial stuff, and trying to sort out paperwork and this, that and the other, and each one of us are going through our own little drama or dilemma in our life. And it makes it difficult sometimes to see the funny side, or to have fun, or to even be able to afford to go out and see a movie or anything like that. And I don't know what people think, but I struggle just like everybody else does, from week to week, because I never know what I'm going to get week to week. And some people can say, okay, I know I've got this much money and this is what I've got to do with it, but I don't know, because I don't know whether someone's buying a reading or not. So I never know week to week what I'm getting, and so then it's difficult to plan things. So I go through stages where I'm annoyed at the universe, or I'm just tired of getting hammered with one bill after the other as well. And it is difficult to stay positive at times like that. And we know that when we're getting what we need and things are going really well, it's easy to be positive. It's easy to see the good in everything, and it's harder at those times when it's lower energy, to see that and to remain abundant and remain in that mind. So the Angels of Fun, although they're telling you to liven up and go to work with a smile on your face instead of a grumpy face, they're telling you that because even when we pretend that we're happy, like putting a smile on the face, pretend that you're happy, it starts to actually become a reality for you. And when you're in those higher levels of joy, being the highest vibration, you can attract more joy towards yourself. So as hard as it is, we need to try not to focus so much on everything that is seemingly going wrong, and have that attitude of gratitude for everything around us, and always remembering that that it could be worse, or there is always someone in a worse position, or you've been in a worse position and you made it through, and here you are today. So try to see the funny side. And I know that it's difficult. See yourself from a detached point of view. So sometimes if I really am struggling with trying to have fun and try to see the funny side of everything, I just imagine myself at the top of the ceiling looking down at myself, and watching myself flap around and get annoyed and say things that I wouldn't normally say. Just watching that made it funny, makes it seem funny. And then imagining, like, having, if you're trying to manifest things, and it is a really good time to manifest things even when you're in a low state, but if you're trying to manifest things, you're focusing on the emotion of receiving, you're focusing on the emotion and of acceptance, And sometimes we block our own good luck, or we block our own abundance because of our fears of having things as well. And I know that sounds weird, but it's a real thing to be afraid of being totally successful, to be afraid of having all the money that you need, because in some people's lives, they like to strive for things, they like to save for things, they like to look forward to things. And if you've got all the money, for example, in the world, you've got nothing, or you'll feel that you've got nothing to look forward to anymore. And although that might just be the silliest thing to worry about, it can be a real worry, maybe not on a conscious level, but on a subconscious level, that you don't want to change your personality, you don't want to be bored with life, you don't you want to have nothing to look forward to. So just have a look at yourself, and maybe do a review and contemplation about how you feel towards abundance. How do you feel towards fun and excitement and joy in your life? How do you really feel about it? Like, being totally honest with yourself. And maybe you'll come up with some blockages to that flow of energy. A lot of people don't like to receive, they like to give. And I'm a little bit like that myself, where I feel better if I'm giving to people. And if someone gives me something, I don't know what to do other than say thank you, of course, but I don't know what to do. I'm like, oh, well, what can I give now because you've given me that, and I feel really, I don't know, it's just something in me. Like, I have heaps of joy in giving things to other people, and at times I deplete myself completely. I've just given and given and given, and then they expect it all the time, and then you feel resentful. So there needs to be a balance, I guess, in everything that we do. And today is just about looking and reflecting on those things that we feel are out of balance within us, possibly causing a block to having the things that we want, and really looking at how we feel about success, about achievement, about receiving things, and know that you are deserving of absolutely everything. What better way to show, if you believe in God, what better way to show God working in your life than to have a successful life, to have things going for you. I don't really feel that God, or the source of everything, wants us all to suffer. I think that that's something that man has put in place to sort of control us over the centuries. But I really feel that he has this unconditional love. He wants us to experience in life. He wants our souls to do the schoolwork kind of thing, and work things out, and not repeat the same mistakes. And then we go back home to the other side, and we're embraced in that beautiful unconditional love. And there was no judgment whatsoever, only what we'd given ourselves. And I really feel that the angels of fun are with us to just help lighten that load, and call them in. So when you're calling them in, all you're saying is, thank you for being around me. The angels of fun, show me the funny side of everything today. Help my sense of humor come out. Help me feel lighter and fresher, and give thanks for that. When we give thanks, then that's just an expectation that it's actually taking place, instead of a wanting for it to take place. We want that. We want to always be in that flow of limitlessness. So I guess, everyone, that is the message for today. Bring that element of joy back into your life to open up the gates of manifestation. Perhaps do some affirmations today, or write yourself down some affirmations and put them around the house. And people have no choice but to really read it, so it's amplifying that energy around the house. Behind the toilet is a good spot, because you're sitting on the toilet, you've got nothing else to do, you look and you can't help, you start reading that thing that's on that door, and then it's in your head all day. And so then everyone that comes over has got the same thing in their head all day. And there's just little ways in which you can increase the abundance in your life and the joy. Maybe do a clear out of old stuff, and go through your old things. You probably find something you've been looking for as well. And you maybe put a smile on your face when you look at some old pictures and things like that as well. So angels are fun with everybody, and that is a massive group of angels, not just one angel, but this is a massive group of angels, so the energy is really, really strong, pushing towards you to just be accepting of it. And you know, say to yourself, you know what, today I'm open for anything, I'm open to receive anything, and see how this changes the day. See how things start to shift and move for you. So until the next video, thank you very much. You can also catch me on Facebook, all social media at Divine Miracles. And also I'm available for readings, and there's March specials on at the moment, and you will receive a free mandala with some of those specials. And I'm going to do specials every month, so you would have to keep a lookout for what's going to be on there. And I didn't bring any of the pictures of some of my mandalas up here with me, but I will show you some of the latest ones I've been doing, which, you know, every time I do them, they're completely new energy, and it's really fun. So if I can figure out a way how to film myself doing the mandalas for you, I will definitely do that as well, so you can just sort of start doing them, because there's not many videos out there on it, you know, on how to really do them. So anyway, I wish you every happiness and success, and have a funny day today. Just laugh at stuff to really lighten the load off your shoulders. And you know that things are changing, things are happening, things are shifting and moving, and sometimes it means getting to a really low point in order for you to actually grasp for, you know, the new things, and, you know, allow them to take place in your life. So until the next video, it's goodbye from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.